This elderly woman has been living in this dilapidating mud house for over 6 years now. Mangcichana Mqubeni's house has been hit by 3 freak storms that left it in this condition. After last week's heavy rains that hit parts of the province, her house was drenched in water and she now fears for her life.
There was a storm and I felt something slapping me across the face. I went outside to get a corrugated iron sheet that I used to close the cracks on the wall. The storm came for the second time and pushed the wall down. Rainwater came rushing inside the house. I left my bed and sat on the chair. The house was filled with water.
Mangcichana's relatives and neighbors are worried about her living conditions.
I've contacted the local councillor here, Mr. Nomandela, who promised to build a dignified shelter here, but that promise has not been fulfilled until now. That is the problem we're facing. We have officials who are supposed to do the job who are not doing it.
After I heard that her house has collapsed, I came to ask her to leave it because it's going to kill her and that she must come and stay with me. My sister refused, telling me she cannot leave her home. I then came again, telling her I can even ask her neighbors to accommodate her. She complied, but when I came to fetch her, she had changed her mind, saying she wants to die in her home.
After last week's heavy rains and floods, Mangcichana was left traumatized. She is now pleading for government assistance to build her a decent house.
Let me die in my home. I will be at peace if I die in my own home. I requested a site from a local chief to build a home. The idea was so I could die in it. That's why I see no problem with me dying here. For me to sleep, I look for a dry spot on the floor and then sleep until I wake up in the morning.
The matter is known to local authorities.
As a municipality, we are aware of Mrs. Mangcichana's situation. She is part of a list of 81 destitute households for which we have submitted an application to the Department of Human Settlements. We do want to assure that Mrs. Mangcichana's situation will also be handled. As means of ensuring that she stays out of danger, we are going to make efforts and means to try and find a temporary shelter for her so that she can be out of danger.
The municipality says approvals have been made for various housing projects in the Nyandeni area. Fundiso Mhlekude, SABC News, Ngaleni.